Far beyond the outer reaches of space, there exists a signal not meant for human eyes. It does not broadcast, it simply observes. This is not television, this is not entertainment. For the next 30 minutes, you are the one being consumed. Consumed by transmission unknown.
Greetings, people of Earth. I am Raj Goombar, your host for the next amount of time. Some years ago, myself and some of my devoted followers, we boarded a vessel to the comet, which we are now broadcasting from. His name is Inky. I chose for you to watch me. Just like I chose not to be wearing any pants under this robe. Anywho, our first guest of the night is Max Kuehn.
Hello, I'm Max Kuehn, and this is Slide.
Come with us. Join Goombar's niche. I'm your leader, Raj Goombar. We live on a comet. We do cool stuff. We have sex all day long. Don't you want to come? All right.
John, what's happening to us?
I think we both know, Mary.
It's just that we seem to be drifting apart.
I'm sorry, Mary. I've tried.
Oh, I don't blame you, John. It's just that...
It's not your fault either, of course.
It's just that we don't have...
Exactly. There's this awful gap in our lives just because we don't have... Oh, but why talk about it?
It's just that... Oh, I keep hoping someone can find a way to...
Don't be a fool, Mary. You know that's impossible.
Oh, I know. It's just that...
Gad, it's ironic. With all our technology and industrial know-how, we still don't have the one thing that could give us a better way of life. They say it can't be done, that it's just an impossible dream.
You're watching Transmission Unknown. We've got Max Kuehn in the hot seat. Max Kuehn, ladies and gentlemen. Max Kuehn, am I saying it right? Is it Kuehn?
Green.
Green?
Green.
Green.
Cream.
Max Cream.
Yes.
Cream.
Cream.
C-R-E-A-M. Cream.
Yes.
Cash rules everything around me.
Yes.
Cream.
Cream.
Cream. Okay, well, tell us about your band, Max Cream. How'd you guys meet? How long you been together? The world is dying to know.
This is the band. We started playing together yesterday.
Well, I assume that after your performance, but I guess there's nowhere to go but up.
Okay.
Okay, tell us about the last song you just played. What was it? Slide.
Slide is a song off my new album that's kind of about feeling like your family has like
Yeah.
this whatever the effect of like your family's shit on you is, I guess, or like recognizing your things and your family stuff.
That is incredible. Hard to wrap my head around even.
Yes.
Okay, next question. Who are some bands you think people should listen to?
I mean, all of their bands.
Which are?
Paint Thinner. Sad Part. Loose.
10 on number 9, a shortbread pack of Mars. You fill the tank the same way that you filled your arm.
Yeah. And I'm playing in 3 of those, or 2 of those bands.
Totally.
Sad Park one day.
Join.
If I could play tambourine in Sad Park, that would be my dream come true. Yeah, I would say those.
Cool, okay. I'm going to ask you a personal question. Is that okay?
Yes.
What is your biggest fear when you go to the bathroom?
There will be blood.
I hear that. Trust me, though, after the initial shock, it's really not that big a deal. All right, you've got one more song for us
Yes.
called Preset.
Yes.
Anything you want to tell us about that one?
Preset is a song that I wrote a couple years ago that's not on my new album, but it's kind of about feeling not so cool and wishing you could have like some kind of uniform thing to be instead of having to choose everything yourself.
Speaking of choosing things, if you were to choose one band to never hear again, who would it be?
Honestly, probably Oasis.
Okay, last question. In a world where messages go unread and ambition snuffs out empathy, where silence replaces conviction and basic human interaction seems almost transactional, how would one tell the difference between a temporary season of emotional distance, maybe caused by stress, anxiety, or a need for personal boundaries, and a deeper, more permanent shift in values that suggest a relationship or even an entire way of living has quietly become
Loveless.
Exactly. How do you answer a question like that?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Anything else you want to say before we wrap this up?
Yes.
Okay, but it has to be good. Can you agree to that?
Yes.
Okay, let's hear it.
Steak.
Steak? Steak. That's it?
Yes.
Okay, thanks for being on the show, Max. Max Kuehn. Hope to have you back. Never.
Every morning when I wake up, I wash my hands. Then I have some food, and then I wash my hands. Then I take a shower, wash my hands, and then wash my hands. And then Mommy tells me my hands are clean. And then I wash and wash and wash my hands. Then I touch a football, and I wash and wash and wash and wash. And I watch my sister washing her hands, and I get an idea to wash my hands. And I wash and wash and wash, but I never get clean. The shame never seems to scrub off.
All statements provided on the screen at this exact moment have not been proven and may or may not be false. Screen television is not liable for any statements provided on this screen. Viewing Green Day television does not guarantee to make you rich financially, but rich in mindset. Consult with your healthcare professional if you develop swelling, redness of the eyes, or notice addictive viewing habits beginning to form.
Back in 1965, I really saw this comet, if you know what I mean. All it's going to take is to give us your earthly possessions, and we'll whisk you up the way we were whisked. And then we'll frisk you up like you've never been frisked. So please, send your entire life savings to this P.O. box down here. And we'll beam you like you've never been beamed before. Transmission unknown.
This song is called Preset.
Here on Transmission Unknown, we like to shit in our pants. And now, a quick word from our sponsor, Bread. And we're back. Our second guest of the night is Tomato.
Oh, are you ready? I totally disappeared. Hey, we're Tomato, and this is Wouldn't You Know?
If you want me to, for me it's easy.
Hi, I'm Raj Goombar. When I'm not culting, I like to drive Corvettes, your Corvette. So if you have a Corvette, you should give it to me. I invite you to give me your things. You're welcome. Transmission unknown. We are here with 2M80, Tomato, our second guest on the show. You guys just played a great song called Wouldn't You Know? And what we don't know, what we'd like to know, is what Wouldn't You Know is all about, you know?
When we write, we'll like have the structure kind of set up and built, and then like the lyrics will just like come out super easily. In that song, I had just met this chameleon named Princess.
Wait. Sorry to interrupt, but did you say a chameleon named Princess?
Yes.
That's crazy, because our last guest was named Max Queen, a princess and a queen in the same episode.
Green?
Max Green? You sure?
Yeah.
Huh. I could have sworn he said his name was Max Queen. Anyways, Yoshi from Super Mario Brother game. Did you know he's a chameleon?
No.
Yes.
I always thought he was a dinosaur. Anyway, back to chameleons. We've got Rango, of course, then Pascal from Tangled. What are some other classic chameleon names?
Burrito.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Burrito is certainly a classic. But back to the song. Wouldn't You Know? A chameleon named Princess. Proceed.
I don't know, it must have been like, I don't know if it was around Halloween or something, but I just thought about like how you like can change identity each scene. And I thought it was so kind of like symbolic to be able to blend in, like being a spy or something, I don't know.
So tell me, how did you both meet and how did you start making music together?
I grew up on the west side in Santa Monica and Venice.
Yeah. I grew up in Orange County.
And we met in like 2014, and Vinny ended up recording my band The Paranoids when he was working in a electric supply warehouse.
Yeah.
In Orange County, and that was awesome. And I was like, yay, we finally made it.
Yeah.
Like we're
Studio
doing the
time.
punk stuff. Like
Studio time in the warehouse with a 4-track.
Tell us about this next song, Pirtle Street.
I think you wrote it mostly, right?
Yeah, like it was like something that I was like singing the chorus in the shower,
Pirtle
which I never
Street.
like write songs that way, and then
I'm letting you answer.
Answer.
Well, that was the first one we recorded, but yeah, I was just like sad breakup song, I guess. And I was living on Purtle Street in Frogtown, so that was the house that I was at that time.
Wonderful. Tomato performing Purtle Street. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back quicker than you can say chrysanthemum.
To me. I found the nuts, and the nuts are incredible juice.
Welcome back to Transmission Unknown. The last thing you just saw, you will forget immediately. Thank you.
This is Purtle Street. I don't miss seasons. I don't miss seasons. I don't miss seasons. I don't need a reason. Don't miss seasons.
Thank you for watching Transmission Unknown. We want to remind you that it's never been easier to give the Goombar's Niche organization. Just write a check to Raj Goombar for whatever amount you're comfortable with, plus 10%, of course, and send it to this post office. It's been great having you this evening or morning, depending on what side of the globe that you're on, because as you know, Transmission Unknown is worldwide. Use Tide. Transmission Unknown. Transmission out. I'm Raj Goombar.